it's T and Bellamy. And Bellamy. She missed her cue. Sorry, guys. Listen, my life don't get no more real than this. It has been extremely hard for me to try to record without my almost 2-year-old in my presence. So it is what it is. Between my husband's schedule and my schedule, I would never put out another podcast, right? So this is what it is, guys. But I wanted to hop on before you watch the interview with my mom to just let you know what to expect. We're trying some new things. As you can see, we have a new set. We're just straight living room, okay? I got so tired of the pink background. Like, honestly, it was getting on my nerves. I love pink, as you can see, but the roses were getting on my nerves. So shout out to my girl, Jessica, who was like, Toya, use this space. It's cute. So far, so good. In the video as well, it's going to be loud. I had a house full of kids. There was a fan going on, but whatever. This is raw. This is me. This is my life. Unscripted, fun, crazy, chaotic. This is what it is. So me trying to create this perfect scenario to bring y'all content was absolutely just not going to work. So welcome in my life for real, okay? Enjoy the episode. I had a wonderful time with my mother. She is beautiful inside and out. I was able to ask her some questions that I've never asked in my life about me being pregnant at 16, about her taking a huge role in my daughter's life to help me become the mother that I am today. We even talked a little bit about my mother being a pastor's wife, excuse me. And if you know, that life gets really real, okay? So we kind of cover a lot of things. Also, news, we have named the tambourine. Can we get a drum roll, please? So the tambourine has been named. We're going to call her Tam Tam, okay? Because we're going to call her Tam Tam. So thank you for all that put in your input about her name. She has been named. She also makes an appearance in the video with Mom. So be sure to like, share, and subscribe, guys. I love you. Mean it. Enjoy.
It's fine. I'm going to edit a lot. Okay. I want you to feel comfortable in this process. Okay. It's just like talking to me. Look at you. Okay. Ma, you don't got to get in character.
I'm not in character.
You're nervous, my love?
Yeah, I am. You used to this.
I am. Don't come out here. Not. Okay. Well, welcome to the show, Mom.
We on? Oh, okay.
Welcome to Conversational Tea. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Mom, I'm trying to loosen you up, girl. I'm gonna use it. Okay, I need you to come this way a little bit, though. Yep, there you go. Perfect. Okay, hey, Mom.
Hey, babe.
This is great. Thank you for being here today.
Well, thank you for having me, honey bun.
This is Faye. We look so much alike with your glasses off.
I can't
Mom,
see.
please stop wearing your glasses.
I need contacts then.
Okay. All right, so thank you for joining us today. This is my mom. This is Faye. Miss Faye. You guys know her in real life. She's amazing. She is as sweet as she looks until you piss her off.
I think everybody's like that. Recording for real.
Yeah, we're recording, and I'm not editing that part out. Mom, you so funny. Okay, no, for real. Thank you for being on the show. So in honor of me celebrating 1 year as a podcast host, well, first, how do you feel about that?
I think it's awesome. I just wonder why it take you so long to have me on. You said keep it real, baby. You better put some respect on it.
Mom, I am dead. You got me with that one. First of all, I have asked you before.
I don't recall, but okay.
Okay, anyway, but we're here now, girl.
We're here now.
Okay, so do you remember the podcast I did, 16 and Pregnant with Tamia?
Yes.
Okay, remember how deep that was?
It was very deep.
Right, but you know what I thought about in that season? Well, after we did the podcast, I was like, I would just want your perspective from your child becoming pregnant at 16, how you felt, because you literally, Tamia became another child for you. She became child number 5. Mm-hmm. And it just dawned on me. Remember, I think I called you, it's been a while. I told you, or I asked you, did you buy the diapers for Tamia? Like, it just dawned on me that you bought the diapers, you bought the clothes, daycare, like you did all the things. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. That's wild. So I just want to revisit. Can we go back 22 years?
We sure can. Truly a blessing.
Okay, it is a blessing. So tell us how you felt when you found out I was pregnant.
You want me to tell it all?
What else is it to tell? I done told most of what is. Yeah,
Okay.
tell how you felt.
I felt like I had failed you. I know we had the talks. And you assured me that you were good, and I didn't think so, because I know being young like that, you have emotions and feelings that come up, and you think you can handle them, but at that age I didn't think you were going to be able to do that, and it was obviously that you couldn't handle it.
All right. It's getting hot in here. Okay, I couldn't handle it. Okay, obviously. Okay.
But afterwards, you know, when me and your dad, when you went to your dad first, and that's to be expected, but he was so excited, but I just felt like I had failed you. And then when it was all said and done, when I asked him to bring you home to me, and me and you talked when I held you. Remember, you got into bed with me and I held you. And you told me it was nothing that I had done wrong. And you told me not to blame myself. But every parent really wants the best for their child. And they try to save them from, you know, the wiles of life. But then I think the wiles of life really help you to become who you are today. I realized that I basically took over because I wanted you to finish school. I wanted you to go on to college. And I just said it was like a setback for a setup, because you learned a lot. And I know it took a lot of stuff, you know, took a lot of the pressure off of you.
Basically all the pressure.
I did. But right now I don't regret anything, because I'm a mom. I'm just a straight up mom, a diehard mom, and I just want the best for all of you guys.
You said a diehard mom, and that you are.
So I just went gung ho. And remember, I told you, any naysayers or whatever they have to say, I said, you hold your head up, you march forward, and just continue to do the best you can. And you had me and your dad's support.
100%. Ooh. It's just crazy how, I don't know, a lot of mothers don't do that. I didn't miss out on proms, games,
Nothing. Vacations.
anything, like, which was a blessing. I'm grateful for Tamia having this Southern training. Like, I really am. But how do you think it went when I got older and I became more mature and I wanted to actually be a whole mom? And then at that point, you were kind of the mom. And then remember, you just didn't, things got a little hazy.
It sure did. It did, because you wanted Tamia.
Right.
And I knew she was yours, but a transition for me, you know, as well. But I knew that she needed to be with you.
Well, she still was always with you.
She sure was, because I had her bedroom set up.
Right.
Yeah,
So
she was still with me, but not with me, because you wanted her with you.
How did you feel when I used to go out all the time and you had Mia?
Really, it didn't bother me, because I had Mia. I didn't have to worry about where she was.
Okay,
You know, she wasn't from pillow to pillow. It was consistency in our home, love, and, you know, you were okay, because you always made a good choice of your friends or the people you would hang out with. And I had no doubt, like, oh, Lexi, Die Hard Lexi.
Hey, best friend.
Yes, so, and Roderick, and you know, I had no problems with the people. You made good choices when you came to your circle.
Okay. Okay. This is going very well. Well, because we didn't rehearse this,
No.
so I honestly didn't know how you would feel about it. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. All right. Well. My Lord. Okay. Well, so this is another good question. How do you feel? No, let's not pose it that way. So sometimes I feel like Tamia is getting my mom more than I get my mom. Even current day. Like, you know, that time I pulled up on you and I was like, you was like, well, I'm gonna call Tamia. And I was just like, no, let's just hang out. You know what I mean? Like, I love when she's around, but I don't ever get, like, your grandkids have completely stolen the show. And I guess that falls on me because I had her when I mean, she grew up with me too. So I get it. But sometimes I just be wanting my own, I want my mom.
I totally understand,
You know?
Latoya, because you're telling me what I was carrying some feelings around within me. With you, with your girlfriends, I would always think, why can't she ask me to go? Why won't she ask me? You know, but I always had Tamia or, you know, at home and just working. But I long for time with you just as well.
Oh, Mom.
So I totally understand. And it's only one of me. I have 11 grandchildren.
I quit counting.
Yeah. And soon to be 2 great grands. So I understand how you feel.
Okay, well, easy. We can just make that happen. We can just
We need
set
to.
aside our own time then, because that's easy fix.
I know we started with the, trying to work out together, but that 4:30 in the morning at Planet Fitness.
Oh, we worked out together, what, twice?
You kept at it.
Mom couldn't hang.
Well, it's not that I couldn't hang. It was the cold, the winter.
We can go back at it now. It's good. I mean, this morning there was a frost on the car, and now it's 55
Yeah.
degrees.
Yeah, we can do it.
I don't even go in the morning no more. I go in the evenings.
That's even better for me.
My Lord. Yeah, we can go in the evenings. Okay, well we can agree to do that. Okay, girl, I know you want to hang out with me.
Girl,
I mean, I know I'm loads of fun.
Yes, you are.
Well, I have a question. What do you see in me that reminds you of you?
The jokester. I was always told by my dad and my mom that when I stepped in the room, I would just have people laughing. And that's not anything intentionally on my part. So I don't know what I said, well, Dad, I'm not funny. But everybody would say, yes, you are, Faye. So, and then you all always say, Mom, you tripping or whatever. And I'm always keeping you guys laughing. But it's just a natural thing for me, just like it's a natural thing for you. And I think that comes from when you really love people, genuinely love people, you're going to spread that. Because in loving people, it's on the upside. It's not the negative. It's like a joy moment.
Yeah.
So if that's who you are and that's who you are, that's what I see, and that's how I am right now today. Just want to keep a smile on people's face.
Yeah. Like that makes me happy.
I know. So that's what I see in you.
Okay. Mom, you never told me that before. Oh, God.
Why do you think we always had you over get-togethers? You was always the comedian.
Because I was the only one willing. I don't know.
But no, you and your brother Mike.
Yeah, Mike crazy too.
Yeah. You two can.
Okay.
Stitches. Yeah.
That makes me feel so good because I don't know. I think because that is past, like I all I have is memories of him. So I just kind of like pick out little things like, oh, I'm like him, I'm like him, I'm like him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just kind of overlook. I don't know. I know the one thing I feel like I got from you is being a good mom. Like, do not cross me when it comes to my kids. You know what I mean? On no level. And I don't care who you are.
Where the tambourine?
Tell me where the tambourine. I just and I feel confident in that because you just taught us how to, like, you always protected us, like, regardless. Like, I know my mom was gonna have my back.
That's right.
Period.
Till this day.
To this day. Remember I used to be at church singing? My mom would literally walk to the front of the church by the pulpit and be like, "Sing!" I'm like, ah. Like, it was just, I know you would go hard for me. And I just know that if there was nobody else in the room, my mom would go hard for me. And I want to be that for my kids. I don't care how crazy I look. Even with BJ, like, even my family, like, if I'm in the room, I'm going to let y'all know I'm there in support of you because I know how good that feels.
That's why everybody will always want you with them.
Okay.
You bring a lot of laughter, a lot of joy to people's lives.
Thanks, Mom.
You do.
So do you. When people watch this video, I want you to be prepared for all the, tell your mama to call me. I want to take Miss Faye to lunch. How is Miss Faye? Like, the people be asking for you.
Hey.
This is as close as you gonna get.
No, I need to do better.
Hug the camera. Well, ain't no life outside of her grandkids.
That's the truth.
Honestly.
That's so true.
And we ain't mad at it. Bells is almost walking and she's walking, almost talking. So it's about time for her to get her time. Village needs to stand up.
The village is here. I know.
You hear her in the background?
I hear.
Oh my gosh, Mom, this is great. Okay, so that's a great quality to have. Okay, that makes me just feel good about myself, like knowing that I am like you, because I'm just be honest. You know how I feel about you and Nisha's relationship. Nisha's my older sister. Love her to death. But Nisha's the one. Mom, let me speak my piece. I'm not saying Nisha's your favorite.
That's what y'all always say.
Okay, right here today, I'm clearing it on Conversational Tea. I'm not saying she's your favorite, but I understand why and how you and Nisha have the relationship you have.
Right.
I completely understand. So I feel like now I just know my position. Like, I'm not even tripping. When her and Nisha get together in the corner and kiki, I don't even take it personal. And then not even with that, like with you having, when you having Nisha as a young mom, you and her basically live the same life. Well, not the same life, because you have full responsibility of your baby.
I did.
But I can understand the bond.
And with her losing her hearing, it too.
Yeah, that's major.
Yes, it was.
So y'all just been attached at the hip, and y'all been through a lot of stuff together. So I don't even trip. Like, I get it. We just all have our own individual relationships, and I don't think necessarily that she's the favorite, but I'm just saying, I feel like me and Mike have always been made to be problem kids. Those are Michael Latham's kids.
No.
Dang, you acting like your daddy. I'm like, Mom, and you already know. You acting like your daddy.
Yeah.
And I am
You are.
a lot like my daddy.
And so is Mike.
Okay, give me a couple of, and Mom, they don't have to be like beautiful things. You can say, you got this. I mean, just tell me, what qualities you think I got from my dad? What's a positive from Daddy?
A positive? It goes back to your interactions with people. You don't meet a stranger. Your dad didn't meet a stranger.
For sure. He loved people too.
He loved, yeah.
I got that like double.
Yes, you do. You got a double dose of it.
That's crazy.
That's a good
The
thing.
Lord has said to give you double for you. Trouble. Hey!
Sagger.
Hey! He's in the place.
Silly.
Okay, so what do you think? Something not so positive I got from Daddy.
You've come a long way. Your temper.
BJ probably looking somewhere like, yes, Mama, I am coming a long way. I have come a long way.
You really
I
have.
I have.
Yeah, but that it still flares up. I know.
I'm sorry, what were you saying? Okay, so we got a negative from Dad, and I received that because I know, and I'm still working on it. What would be one of, not necessarily a negative thing from you, but on the con end of the things?
Style.
Baby, I should have wore my pearls today. Because mother's going to wear a pearl. Okay, that's a positive. Give me something about yourself that you notice in me about that I got from you that may not be so cute.
What you got from me?
Uh-huh. Come on, saints.
I don't know. I can't think of anything. You tell me. Honestly. You tell me.
Okay, let me think.
Yeah. Think about it. I'm glad you can edit.
Yeah.
I've been choked out.
You over here like, can I cough now?
Yeah. I felt it coming on.
Yeah, we're good. We're doing good. Very good. Take your time. You okay?
Mhm.
Need a second?
I'm good.
Do you need the fan?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just let you cool off.
Okay.
This is great. This is good, right?
It's good about being able to talk.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of things, it's like a misunderstanding because you don't communicate. Just like you communicate with your husband, your mom, your sibling, anything, communicate. And I think, well, you know what? When you said one thing that I don't think is so good as far as you, a trait, we are we always want the best, and if anything get us off track, I feel like we are runners.
My Lord.
Because we don't like confusion,
Ooh.
and we just hopefully just want everything to work out instead of dealing with the situation, being just, I'm not there yet. I'm a whole lot better just recently, but that's one of the things you have. You got
And
from me.
I could say being married has forced me
to communicate.
to communicate and deal with it. I'm to the point now where I have to be very intentional about having hard conversations because I know nothing good comes from me not having a hard conversation. I know that, and I know how it makes me feel physically, and I know how it just gets everything awkward and weird between people. I have found to just lay it out there, say what you got to say in love, deal with it. It's never that bad.
Right.
It has proven to me to never be that bad.
And that's true, but you have to get used to doing it.
Yeah, I don't even think there's no getting used to it. You just have to be like,
Start.
you just have to start. And like I say in the marriage, because for me, I'm gonna work on my marriage, like regardless. So, and I used to be like, I ain't signed up for this. I used to be on that. For even with people, friends, okay, you don't get it, I'm gonna give you your space. I'm just out. I just bow out gracefully because the energy, whatever, which was not healthy. I would get ghosts on people. Yeah, so I'm working on that because it just comes across as shady sometimes, depending on who it is.
It depends on who it is.
Depending on who it is. We know how you are. We know you don't like conflict. We know you don't like confusion. We know. We know. And then come along. Hello, guys. This is your mother. Good morning, my children.
Well, that's right. I gotta keep in touch. But you know what? I don't ever want to be on the outs with you guys. My 4 children, never, ever. But when I know there's something going on between the siblings, there's a weight on my heart. All I do is just pray my way through it and pray for you guys because, you know, I've always said when I was young, I want you guys to be so close that all you would need is the air to breathe. And when I see you have your differences, it's like rattles my cage, to the point where I don't know what to do because I have to realize you guys are adults now and you do work it out.
Yeah.
But in the midst of it,
I could see that. I could see how it could bother you. I haven't experienced it.
You will.
I'm sure I will. Hold on, Mom. You cool yet? I'm cool. 'Cause I just don't know how this is gonna come across.
You had it on high. Yeah, that's good.
We'll just go with it, whatever. What was he saying?
We're talking about, you know, the.
Oh yeah,
when you
yeah,
don't
yeah.
have
Yeah,
it.
I'm sure. So I couldn't imagine, honestly, how I would feel. So I understand, but again, what can you do?
Right.
You know?
Everything is a learning lesson. It depends on how you receive it and what you're going to do with it. Are you going to, you know, let it get you down? Are you going to move forward, try to learn from it? I think every situation is a learnable. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's, you can learn from everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what it is, but you have to have that mindset. So what can I learn for me to help me grow,
Mm-hmm.
to help me become that better person?
Mm-hmm.
Don't go sideways or be negative. I just don't believe in that.
Mm-hmm. I used to be on that.
Yeah. What you mean?
Negative.
You?
In certain situations, yeah. 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 Not necessarily with family. I think more in like just girlfriend relationships.
Well,
Like,
that's understandable because
yeah.
everybody wasn't your girlfriend
yeah.
or your besties.
Duly noted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but with growth, I don't know. I just don't have, like, if it drains me in a negative way, I will not even be around it. I just won't.
Well, that's the energy. Why would you want to be?
Right. Well, I think a lot of my life I did. I would be around people just because it's family. Blood is thicker than water. You're supposed to be loyal to your family. But it's like these people make me feel uncomfortable. These people talk about me. So I just broke free from that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have had people to come to my life like Alexis,
Mm-hmm.
who are closer to me than some of my family. You know what I mean? I just started to, I don't know, just treat people according, I guess. I don't know.
Right. You have to. But
You know?
Alexis is,
The one.
she's the one. I know my mom told me growing up, she said, if you find a friend in this life, it's really like a needle in a haystack. So once you find one, hold on to it. And Alexis is the one.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
She's the one.
Lifetime bestie for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to say some things that I know I got from you, first of all. I know how to act like a lady. Huh? Baby, I know how to throw in a pearl when I need to. You will never see my underwear through my pants. My bra will never be showing through my shirt.
All right.
Honey,
That's right.
what? I know how to I know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thankful because, and I'm not judging anybody, but I do see, or I have seen growing up women, even to this day, who I can tell who just didn't have that type of training.
Right.
And I'm thankful for it because I'm able to give it to my girls. Even just people I'm around, like I'm able to influence them in that way.
That's good.
And I'm glad about that because I don't need to show off my body to be gorgeous.
That's right.
And I learned that from you. You
That's right.
can walk in a room and shut it down.
Oh,
Hey!
stop it, girl.
I'm Faye's daughter!
They already know.
Baby, I know how to put that stuff on when I put that stuff on.
I know you do,
Oh,
baby. I've seen you in action over and over.
Daddy needed help. Daddy had to have the matrons of the church come together and buy him a suit.
Don't do that. Bless him.
Man, oh my God, they used to spoil Daddy.
They did. They took care of him.
Ooh, we should talk about you being the pastor's wife. We might have to say that for another day, honey. How you feel about that?
What you mean, how do I feel about
How
it?
did you feel about your time as a pastor's wife?
Well, I was more for the people because he was for the people. We always entertained. Everywhere we went, it was other people. I didn't ask for it, but I just fell on in and just, I was myself. So it didn't bother me. I really, it it was a lot of fun. It was, I knew everybody's business. Just kidding, edit.
Hot tea.
But it was good, and it also, the down part of it was, you know, when people say that they're in the Lord, and I'm not trying to be judgmental, but when they say they're in the Lord and, you know, they're Christians and everything, but there was a lot of things that I saw in the church amongst the ministers and some wives. They weren't true blue, you know, and it was okay because I'm gonna be me. I don't care at all costs, but it just woke me up just to realize that just because you say you're saved and you're Christian, it's a lot of work. It's like Mike would say, we're on the wheel. You know, God is making us, or we're allowing him to make us what he wants, or what, you know,
Like
what he
mold
wants.
us.
Yeah, molding us. There you go, babe. Molding us, and it's just spinning, and sometimes you get this gotta, you know, be shaken off and this, but once it's all said and done, and only God knows when that day is, then we can truly say, or he may say, well done, my servant.
Preach, mother.
But you know, that's how I think. So if people would stop being so judgmental when it comes to other people, give them a chance, show the love, and be genuine. And just because they're less fortunate or don't know, because a lot of people just don't know.
True.
They weren't taught.
True.
So just put self out of it. Put self into that person. Like, what can I do for him or her to make them, to add some spice or some joy or laughter to their life? Because you know what? My dad said, and a lot of things that came from my dad and mom, where it could be you. It could be you on Skid Row. It could be you at a graveyard over your child. It could be you. So don't think you just up above because, you know, you have the worldly blessings. But I really want my children, and you guys have done that. You confess, you're saved. And to me, I am forever thankful and blessed to know you all realize where your help come from. You accepted Christ at an early age. And that's the only thing that will last is what you do for him. And Christ was a people. He was into the people. He went to the lowest low. You know, he wasn't impressed about, look where he was born, in a stable.
Right.
So he wasn't impressed, you know.
Born in Bethlehem.
So, right. So, you know, you got to keep.
Children go where I should be. I got that from BTU, Vacation Bible School. Oh, what was BTU? What was BTU?
Yeah, what was it?
Bible Training
BTU.
Understanding. I don't know.
You just made up something.
I'm pretty sure y'all had me at a BTU.
We did.
Or Sunshine, man.
Yeah, the Sunshine.
I was singing to
But see, look where you are now.
Glory.
It was the stuff back then. I just wish everybody could have had that experience of back then.
Yeah.
All of this.
The foundation.
The foundation.
Yeah, I got that for sure. Yes. Have you to thank. You're a strong woman.
Oh, yes. I owe it all to the Lord. I really do. Everything to him. Everything.
Ma, I really like you without your glasses. You can see your whole face. I feel like I don't even look at you like this. Good Lord. You're gorgeous.
Bless you, baby.
Wow, Ma, you gotta get contacts. like yesterday. You probably can't even put them in.
I couldn't. I tried them. I slept in them, had them in for 3 or 4 days.
Oh,
Couldn't get them out.
baby.
So, yeah.
All right.
So I went back to the classes.
Yeah, go see Amber. Amber Tinsley. She'll hook you up.
Yeah, I am.
That was a little plug at A&J Optical. Go see Amber so she can help you see today. That's literally her slogan. I love it.
For real?
Yes.
Okay.
She's amazing. She's amazing.
So why were you there? To get classes?
No, I actually met her. You know, I do those women's classes at the gym.
Okay.
She started coming to the Bible study, and we became friends. And while we were having class, like, she ended up starting her business. She had like 2 phases she want to go through. Now she can do exams in house. She has her online glasses. Like, it's just amazing. Black owned, and she's a
Awesome.
young woman. Like,
Awesome.
it's crazy.
Okay.
So yeah, you
I'ma
gotta
check
go. She
her
can
out.
hook you up. She got some nice stuff for sure.
Okay.
All right, Mom, we'll just go ahead and wrap it up. I want to thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for pouring into me and depositing into me at 6 o'clock in the morning today when I did not feel well.
That's what I'm here for, honey bun.
Thank you, Mommy. I love you. Oh, this was so good.
I love you.
Oh, God. Yes. Call the Urshas. Yeah, I'm going to have all these.